Yo, how you guys doing? This is Logan Petzold from the Whitetail Teacher. We're going to do a little bit of a product review today, and just a fair warning, I am tired of editing videos. It takes a lot of time. So with that being said, for these kind of product reviews and talking through stuff, I might stumble, whatever, but today we're reviewing the Pursuit by Scott Archery. This is a thumb trigger release, and without further ado, we're going to jump into everything. So let's get into it. First of all, so I've already shot this for about 2 months, and let me tell you, right when I bought it, it feels like it's quality. It's just, the metal is nice, it's not too heavy, it fits right in your hand, and so yeah, the feel's great. And just to break it down, what you guys get inside the box. It comes with a strap. This comes connected with this, and then here, let me show you. This goes right in there, so this will come and it goes through there, and then it connects right into that part. So this does come connected. With that being said, I see a lot of people shoot thumb releases without a strap, so I decided to take mine off because that's just what I've seen on the industry standard. So that's the first thing you get. That comes connected inside the box. Now, you also get this little extra attachment, and all this is an attachment that goes like so. So you get a 3-finger release, 1, 2, 3, or with this, you end up getting a 4-finger release. So I like the 3-finger better. All it takes to switch it out is a Allen wrench, pretty standard size Allen wrench, and that's pretty much standard on all the adjustments. So now let's break down what adjustments and what options you get with the Scott Archery Pursuit. First of all, you have two, what would these be? 2 screws with the Allen wrenches, and this will move your thumb barrel towards the release or away from the release. Now, just to give you guys a visual, I like to keep mine right about there. So when I'm holding mine, I'm drawn back, that's kind of where it is, and then as I rotate here, right there, as I rotate, this just kind of, it hits it. So that's kind of where I like to keep mine. Helps me avoid punching the trigger with this. If it's right on the tip, right on the tip of your thumb, you're going to want to hit that trigger, and that cause some punching the trigger and some target panic. So that's the first adjustment though, and that's really nice. You get about 180, maybe 150 degrees worth of movement. And then we already talked about the adjustments with if you want a 3-finger or a 4-finger, but that's also really good. And then the last thing, right in there, you guys can see, there's another screw, and this controls your trigger travel. And the nice thing about this is, for me, I like a little bit longer of a trigger travel. That way I can really set, and I know when that trigger is gonna go off in a range. I can feel the drag that it has before it hits. So I can feel the drag and then it hits. And that way, that just gives me some extra confidence, some extra, you know, I'm trying to put the right words to it, but I like being able to kind of feel where I'm at that wall and then being able to hit that trigger. Especially for deer hunting, I think that would be beneficial, because you need to know when that thing is going to go off. Because if you're at full draw and you're at that wall and then a deer moves, well, now you can take your finger off the trigger or still just hold there and wait. But you know, if you've got a super slight trigger and you just put it on, you just start pulling, and then that deer moves, well, now that could be a bad shot, and you could end up wounding a deer, and that's not good. Other than that, I just want to show you guys how this works. So basically, you're gonna push this button right here, and that locks this into place. And then, so let me show you with it open. Open, you're gonna push that down, click it, and then it'll open up. So on the bow, let me get this out. On the bow, you're gonna have it open, clip it, hook it to your D-loop, pull, let go. That's how that'll fire. My personal experience with it. I want to break this down for you because it's an interesting experience that I had. When I first bought this, I was at a 28-inch draw length, shooting about 55 to 60 pounds, somewhere in that range. And what happened to me, quite consistently actually, not consistently, it was probably more like every 20 shots. If I were to get tired and I started, to collapse on myself, well, if my finger was here, I would start to collapse, and then my thumb button would release the arrow. And this was causing me to shoot over my target. And this was not any fault to Scott Archery, the Pursuit product. This was all my fault. And so what I decided for me personally is I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna use it still, but I just need more space and more time to get used to it. I shoot in my backyard, it's a fence, I could probably only shoot 20 yards. So I really just want to only be shooting this when those mistakes will not cost any damage to my fence or have the potential to go somewhere where I don't want it to go that I know isn't safe. And so when I'll be able to get to do more of that, I don't know. But for me right now, I'm gonna stick with my Scott Archery. This is the quick shot. There's a video I'll link in the description of a review of this. And I just feel like I have a lot more control in my backyard, and especially while I'm deer hunting. So this is what I'll be using for right now. I would really love to take the time and really get comfortable with this and really, hone in on my skills. And I think it's a great product. I think that it's beneficial, and if you shoot it the right way, that it can really help your form. I saw major improvements in my form. My problem was just my draw length. And so how you want to shoot this to kind of increase your form, and I was taught this by my archery coach, John Dumar. He's won some world championships and he's a great archer, but he does shoot compounds. You see a lot of people rotate like this and hold it with their cheek like this. Now the problem with that is if you want to contract your scapula and make that thing go, you're not getting any downward pressure here to get that trigger to go. So what he said was about a 45-degree angle with your knuckle right in your jawbone, and then as you pull with your back muscles, with your scapula, that trigger will start to push right into your thumb, and there it'll hit. So that's how I like to shoot it when I do shoot it. I try to go for a 45-degree angle. You want to have enough room underneath your chin, under here, to get your thumb around, and then be able to use your back muscles. And that'll help with your form, that'll help with a lot of things that, target panic, punching the trigger, all that stuff. If you can start to use your back muscles, so your scapula, all that stuff, that'll help with your archery form as well. But overall, this is a great product. It ran me about $150. Sometimes they come on sale on Amazon. Sometimes they're on sale, Memorial Day, which is when I'm filming one day after Memorial Day right now. But 150 bucks, and it's quality. Like, there's some thumb releases out there that are like 250, and I don't see what an extra $100 could buy you with this. It might be one more adjustment. I don't know, but this is the one that I like. I love Scott Archery. I love their products, and so that's my kind of breakdown of this product. Now I'm gonna leave a link to a blog post that I wrote. If you haven't already, go follow my Instagram page. That's where I post a lot of my content. Facebook is kind of hit or miss. I don't really go on Facebook much. I don't know how to use it as well. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification. This summer is going to be a crazy summer. I've got lots of content planned. I've got lots of ideas in the making, and I think you guys will like it. And as I always say, we got to learn, plan, and then we have to go execute in the fall. But it's a never-ending season of learning and planning, and when that moment comes, you got to be ready. So with that being said, we'll see you in the next video.